Hi there, this is Professor Stephen Maynard, and I teach History 104, Pre-Confederation Canada, A History of the Present. Now you might be wondering, why take a course on the early history of this place we now call Canada? My answer, in one word, statues. Earlier this summer, many of us in Kingston watched as the statue of John A. Macdonald, Canada's first Prime Minister and an architect of the residential school system, was removed from City Park. A few weeks earlier, in Toronto, the monument to Egerton Ryerson, an early 19th century promoter of residential schools, was torn down, amid calls to rename the university that bears his name. Since 2019, Black students and their allies at McGill have demanded the removal of the statue of James McGill, an 18th century fur trade merchant whose enslavement and sale of Black and Indigenous peoples provided some of the startup funds for McGill University. In 2018, after a 10-year struggle, Halifax took down the statue of Edward Cornwallis, who founded the city in 1749 and who issued a proclamation offering a cash reward to anyone who scalped a Mi'kmaq person. Cornwallis, McGill, Ryerson, and Macdonald. These white men were among the shock troops of settler colonialism. And the ongoing struggle over their statues proves that pre-Confederation Canadian history is not a dead and done deal, but rather a hotly contested terrain of our present. Some regard the removal of these monuments as erasing history, as part of cancel culture. Others see it as a step toward greater historical truth and a precondition for reconciliation. Wherever you fall on this debate, and you may not know exactly where you land yet, my contention to you is this. It is impossible to understand our present, whether we're talking about something like Black Lives Matter, or the discovery this summer of the hundreds of Indigenous children buried in unmarked graves on residential school grounds. It is impossible to fully understand this without a knowledge of the pre-Confederation roots of slavery, residential schools, settler colonialism, and so much more in Canada. I want History 104, through its lectures and its workshops on historical document analysis, to be one of the places where we undertake the critical scrutiny of the Canadian past as a way to imagine how to be more informed, ethical citizens in our often troubling present. So if this sounds good, I hope to see some of you in September.